Right, we are back, and it is of course Sunday, a rest day. I've not got the most amazing Sunday today. Like, I've not really got much to do, to be fair. I've done most of my check-ins this morning. I've done 5. I think I'm waiting on 2 to come through. So I've only got 2 to do the rest of the day. I've got steps to tick off, cardio to tick off, all that kind of stuff. But again, it's nothing crazy. I've got no session, so today I've got quite a lot of free time. So what I thought I'd do this morning, my gran and papa are away out today for lunch, for their like wee Valentine's lunch, which is quite cute, man. Rather than going yesterday, going today. So what I'm going to do is go to M&S, I think, and get some flowers and chocolates and that. Go down this morning, give them before they go out to lunch and that. I've not seen them for a while. I mean, I say a while, probably about a week. For me, that's a while, you know what I mean? Since I come back from Manchester, I'm trying to see them as much as I possibly can, or like more often anyway. Obviously living down there, I didn't really see any family very often. We obviously come back maybe like once a month, or like once every 2 months. But it wasn't like, obviously, consistently, you know what I mean? And I think it is something that is of course very important, like seeing your family as much as you possibly can, especially your gran and papa, your grandparents, all that kind of stuff. At the end of the day, not everyone's going to be here forever. That goes for absolutely everyone, you know what I mean? So make most of the time that you have. And that might sound pure like dark and depressing, but at the same time that is very, very true. So if you're watching this just now and you're going, do you know what, I don't make as much effort as I should do, now's your sign. Make some more effort, man. So I'm going to go get some flowers, because my gran likes flowers. My papa's been a gardener all his life. He likes flowers as well. Make that light. Yeah, I did. But I'm going to get flowers, chocolates. Don't know what chocolates to get, mind you, because my papa likes like bounties and that, whereas my gran doesn't. So I might get 2 chocolates, 2 sets of chocolates and flowers as a plan. Now, the hard part is looking at chocolates and knowing that I can't touch them. That is quite sad, to be fair. If we're talking about depressing topics, that is depressing. If I think we need to go in here, get chocolates that I can't actually touch myself, that's rough, man. But again, who cares? It's only some chocolates, you know what I mean? Anyways, we're at the garage. I like this wee BP garage, man, the wee M&S food garage. I could just go to M&S, the actual like shop, because it's round the corner. But this wee garage, I don't know what it is, I just like it. Usually it's got quite decent shit in it. Watch this, I'm going to go in, there'll be absolutely fucking nothing here. I'm going to actually take you in on the phone, so give me 2 wee minutes. Do you know what does depress me in this weather? Because it's absolutely shite. It went from pure like sunny, chill vibes, good weather, to now just absolute garbage, man. So, right, let's get flowers first, man. This is the thing with flowers, there's always like too many to choose from. And I know a bit about flowers and that, right, but I'm not I'm not like the pure flower guru, you know what I mean? They ones look nice, but so they will do. The thing with flowers as well, they cost like 40 quid, watch this, guarantee they're like 20 quid. 30 quid, well, they can get fucking put back. You see, I'm all for picking nice flowers, right, but I think working with my papa for so long when I was younger, like out doing gardening and stuff and all that, I look for like good ones and I'm pure picky, man, which is probably a bad thing to do. Because I know when a flower's worth 30 quid and when it's not worth 30 quid, you know what I mean? So, as I said before, I'm not a pure flower guru, but at the same time, I know decent flowers when I see decent flowers, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not exactly hard to pick decent flowers, I suppose, but at the same time, I kind of just, I don't know, I'm quite picky with flowers, I suppose, but chocolate-wise, I'm kind of stumped here, I'm not going to lie. I don't really know what to get. There's like, the thing is with M&S, I've got hundreds of different shit, and I don't want to get just shit. Right, over 25 quid in there. The flowers that we're going to get, they were like 30 quid, and I'm not going to lie, they weren't actually that nice, they were just like a pure massive bunch of flowers, but they weren't that good, I'm not going to lie. So I got the easy ones instead. Me white rose, me combo, which are actually pretty nice, can't lie. I got my papa these wee things, chocolate and coconut, because he pure loves coconut, believe it or not. That's why he likes Bounties. Then I got, well, for both of them, because my gran probably won't eat 4 wee millionaire shortbread things. Or is it shortbread? Aye, millionaire shortbread. Loaded millionaire shortbread, whatever that means. But they actually look unbelievable, I can't lie. Obviously, I can't have them, which is not ideal, but it's fine. The challenge is now getting to my gran's without these falling on the floor and all that. I might actually put the seatbelt on them, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll get these back on the camera up here. 2 wee seconds. Right, we are back on the camera, and of course now good to go. So we'll go off to my gran's. I'm not going to lie, I've not really got much to talk about today. Usually I kind of come on and I know what I'm going to say in terms of the sort of topic I want to talk about, but today we're just kind of going with the flow. I haven't got in here, I probably shouldn't have went there, but I will. Aye, so I've not really got much to say in terms of like any sort of motivational speaking for you. It's more kind of just like my day, to be honest. So here we are, going to my gran's with flowers, chocolates and all the good stuff. But what I was kind of saying before anyway, about the whole sort of like spending time with your family, your loved ones, grandparents, all that kind of stuff, like it is very, very important, and I feel like it's something before that I've probably neglected and like maybe not thought much about, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying that I've pure neglected my family, because I've not. I just mean like I haven't really made the effort I probably should have at the time, all that kind of stuff. And now I'm very fortunate, like I'm very, very lucky in the sense of I've not had to experience like a passing when I've been like, what's the kind of word to, what's the best way to sort of say it, to be honest. I had to experience my dad's, mum and dad passing away, but at the same time I wasn't like incredibly close to them when I was growing up, if you get me. I've not had to experience someone passing away that I've been like incredibly close to, or that I see very, very often. Like, I've seen them often, but I wouldn't like see them every single weekend. I wouldn't see them like every second day or anything like that. Like when I was really, really young, my gran and papa basically like looked after me every single weekend. Like I'd be there every single Saturday. We'd go into town every single Saturday, go out for breakfast, lunch, every single Saturday without fail. Like I was always there, stayed there all the time. Like they basically kind of brought me up in a sense as well, you know what I mean? So I've not had to experience anything like that, luckily, which I'm very obviously grateful for. So when it comes to the inevitable day when that does whatever happen, I want it to be a case where, right, okay, do you know what? I had great memories, I've done whatever I could, whenever I could, to like help them or like spend time with them, whatever it may be. Like, and I think it's something that is so, so important, because I don't want to be the person that's like, say for example, that does happen and I go, oh my God, why did I not do that? Or why did I not do this? Or whatever, right? I don't want to be that person. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to make sure that that doesn't happen, because I'll make sure that I do everything that I can. Like whenever they have an issue, whenever they need help with something, like I literally never say no. Like you can ask anyone. Like my papa phones me probably every maybe 3-4 days with a laptop issue or some sort of like tech issue, and I talk him through it on the phone, and if I can't help him on the phone, I'll go down and I'll fix it. Like I don't moan about that kind of stuff in the sense of like having to do it, because I'm more than happy to do it, you know what I mean? It's not an issue to me, it's not a pure chore. Obviously when he's asking me the same thing, like every second day you're like, right papa, come on man, I told you this like 2 days ago, then I write it down and he still forgets, and it's like, do you know what, it's fine, it's just what happens, innit? Like old people, I'm not saying that he's mega old, because he's not, it's his 80th this year, so he's not extremely old. But it's like, he's obviously older, you know what I mean? And he can't like remember how to do things, and again, that's fine. So it's like one of the things you just need to deal with, and if they ask for help, you help them. You don't make it a pure issue, you don't make it a thing of, oh, stop asking me for help. You just do it, man, you know what I mean? Like, they could ask me to do anything and I'd do it, or I don't care. So it's like one of the things that you just need to make sure you're doing what you can, whenever you can. So when that horrible day does come, it becomes like, do you know what? At least I done everything that I possibly could, and I helped whenever I could. I seen them as much as I possibly could. Like, even now, I could probably still see them more, but I'm like actively putting in the effort to make sure, do you know what? I'm doing nothing today, so I'm going to go see them just because, you know what I mean? There shouldn't need to be a reason to go and like see a family member or go and do whatever. Like, you should just do it for the sake of doing it, you know what I mean? But anyway, enough of the pure like deep chats, man. I see recently, man, I don't know what it is, I keep pure like, I've told you before that I'm pure mega like dialed in now when it comes to like prep for like my J3U course, all that kind of stuff, and like what I want to do in the next couple of years. I just keep pure like manifesting a life, man. I don't know if that's pure like cringy or no. Like, I see everything all the time, people saying, oh, I want to pure like manifest this or manifest my like dream life and it's going to happen, like all that kind of stuff. Like, see recently, man, that is literally all I've been doing, is like thinking about like where I want to be in the future and like making sure I just do what I need to do to make sure that that happens, you know what I mean? And again, that goes for the same situation with the whole like family thing. Like, you should manifest where you want to be. So if that is a case where like, right, okay, I'm going to do everything that I can so that when it comes to that point, I can feel like, I don't not feel any sort of negative way towards it. Like, right, okay, I wish I'd done this, I should have done that. Like, that's not the case in the situation, you know what I mean? So same goes for everything. Like, you just need to manifest where you want to be at that time, and if that is like you want to feel like you couldn't have possibly done more, then go out and do more just now, so that when it comes to that point, you're not sitting thinking, oh, I wish this happened or I wish that happened. Like, you should always just be doing shit, man. Like, end of the day, keep working to where you want to be. Like, see, the thing is, right, see if you're content with like just living a wee chill life, like working a 9 to 5 the rest of your life, and that's like what you want to do, and you're happy with that, like, sound, like, just do that, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a case where like you have to pure like escape the fucking matrix and do whatever. Like, you don't have to do it, you don't want to, man. Like, the thing is, you know, like social media and all that kind of stuff, like, it's as if like the whole pressure of like having to escape and like do everything and anything to become rich and all this kind of stuff, man. Like, see if you don't really care about being rich and you just want to be living a chill life, then that's fine. Like, don't look at this stuff and go, oh, right, okay, actually I need to pure like do this, I need to do that to like make more money and like be pure minted. Like, no, if you don't want that life, then don't pure chase that life. See if your life is genuinely just like have a family, have a home, and just be relatively financially stable, not pure minted, just in a good position money wise, then work towards that. Don't work towards having to make millions of pounds a year. Like, there's no point. Like, if it's not what you want in life, don't work towards it, man. That's what I say to everyone. Like, anyone that I basically work with client wise, at the end of the day, if they come to me to say lose body fat or build muscle, we need to do everything that we can to work towards that, right? But if somebody comes to me and says, right, Aidan, I want to build like a decent amount of muscle and like kind of maintain it and feel better, feel healthier, I'm not then going to say, in fact, no, you need to be like pure Mr. Olympia standard, you need to build so much muscle to the point where you're literally huge, when they might not want that. Like, not everyone wants the same thing. Like, me personally, I want to be huge. Like, I want to be fucking massive, right? That is just what I want to do. But the next person might not want that. So it's the same goes for like social media and everything. Like, whatever you want, you work towards. Don't let what other people want influence what you actually want. Then you're just gonna sit and think, right, okay, they want that, so that must be the right thing, so I need to work towards that. Like, don't let other people's like perspective and views on life change what you want. That is like the whole sort of the moral of my story, you know what I mean? Work towards what you want, not what other people want, because if you start like changing your life to like work towards what someone else wants just because you think, right, okay, maybe that's a normal thing to do, they want it, so it must be the right thing to do. Like, if you sit and do that, right, I can guarantee you'll get to that point and go, oh, I'm still not happy, I'm still not fulfilled, like, because it's not what you wanted in the long run. Like, you might have wanted half of what you've achieved, but now you're just like, oh, this is too much for me. Like I didn't want this. It's not where I wanted to be at this point in time, all that kind of stuff. And if that is the case, then just don't go after it. Like just go after what you want to go after. There's like too much pressure now, man, when it comes to social media and all that kind of stuff. Like people saying do all this crazy shit to make money. Like nah, like you see these pure like wild morning routines, like up at like 4 a.m. and like going to bed at like 10:30. Like I've spent all these long hours today, 16, 18 hours grafting, and then they're getting like 6 hours sleep at night. Like nah. What if I want a good sleep, mate? What if I want an 8-hour sleep? I want to wake up feeling good. Like I don't want to graft for 18 hours a day, all that kind of shit, man. Like just do what you want to do. Like I get the whole point of like being healthy and like building muscle or losing body fat, all that kind of stuff, right? Some people might not want to do that in the sense of, right, okay, I am pretty, being straight, I'm pretty obese just now, alright, but I don't want to lose body fat, I can't be arsed. In that kind of situation, for your health, you should probably look into losing body fat or figure out the best way for you to lose body fat, right? That's a different scenario. When it comes to your health, obviously health is the most important thing. Whatever you can basically do to improve your health, you should be doing it, right? But at the end of the day, money is just a pure material thing. Like, what can you buy with money? A bigger house, a nicer car, fancy, flashy things. What else can you buy with money? Food, water, the pure essential shit, right? You don't need to go out and buy pure designer fucking clothes and designer like crazy fucking cars or like in £1 million house. Like, the things in life aren't essential. At the end of the day, it's a luxury thing. Like, if you can get to that point to afford it and you're happy that you can afford it and you're like, I'm so proud of myself for being able to do this, amazing, class, well done. But then if your goal is to just have a tiny wee house and you're happy with that and all you really care about is buying food and the essentials, again, class, if you're happy, proud of yourself, banging. Like, who literally cares if you got £1 million house or not, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's trying to pure flash these things like, oh, I have this, if you want this too, like, people try to sell all their programs and all that, like, if you want this, then I can help you get there, all that kind of shit, and you're like, aye, cool, mate, but if you don't want that, you know what I mean? Like, there's just so many things. Like, I could go on for hours about all this, man. Like, there's just too many fucking things people are trying to force onto people now. And at the end of the day, it's for their own well-being as well. People that are trying to force their courses and all their, like, what's the fucking, like, their mentorships, all that kind of shit. They're just trying to get you to a place where you think you should be, but you might not actually want to be there deep down. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started coaching, I was like, right, okay, I could like maybe make a lot of money off this and like all that kind of shit, right? Because I was young. I was like maybe like 19 when I first started coaching. I was like, I could make a lot of money off this, make it a full-time job, and I'll be pure minted, like, class, man. Like, see, as the kind of years went on, I cared like less and less about money. Like, the feeling that I then started getting when I was helping people and like seeing like their lives actually change and seeing them feel proud of themselves and be happier within themselves, at that point I was then like, oh, this is actually what I want, man. I don't really care about the money. I like making people feel like the best version of themselves, so I want to keep doing this whether I'm making millions of pounds or not, you know what I mean? So it's all about finding something that makes you happy and finding stuff that will actually in the long term make you happy, and not just a case of, right, okay, I want to get absolutely minted and make millions of pounds just because they said that's the right thing to do. Like, it's just not the case at all. But anyway, we've arrived at my grand's. I'm going to go in with the flowers, all that kind of stuff, give them these and then go from there. So I might end the vlog here, I might not, I'll see. I've got cardio and that to do. I think I've spoke quite a lot as well, so we'll see, man. So if I have, I hope you have enjoyed. If not, I'll catch you in the next bit.